Quick Start button, narrator window. Start Guide button, Alt S. Heading Level 1. Explore your keyboard, 2 of 13. Throughout this guide, you will hear keyboard shortcuts and narrator commands that may be useful to you. They'll sound like this. Caps Lock +1. That means press and hold caps lock, then press the number 1 key. This shortcut turns on input learning. Input learning tells you what keys you're pressing on your keyboard, as well as the narrator command associated with them. To turn it off, press and hold caps lock, then press the number 1 key. You will learn many commands as you go through this guide. You can view a full list of narrator commands anytime by pressing caps lock and F1. Press enter on the next button to go to the next screen. Back button, Alt B. Next button, Alt N. Heading Level 1. Scan Mode, 3 of 13. Scan Mode is a feature of narrator that lets you use just a few keys to move around your screen. Scan Mode is already on unless you turned it off. You can practice turning it off and on by pressing caps lock and spacebar. Brief sounds will play when you use that command to help you quickly know what mode you're in. Be sure it's turned on for the remainder of this guide. While you're in scan mode, you can press the up and down arrow keys to read different parts of the page. When you get to something that you want to use, like a link or button, press enter. Navigation landmark. Scan off. Scan. Next button, Alt N. Heading Level 1. Reading words and characters, 4 of 13. You can review individual characters in words by using the left and right arrow keys. This is a great way to check spelling. To read word by word, press Ctrl and left arrow or Ctrl and right arrow.
Control plus left arrow.
You can try this now, or go to the next screen. Navigation landmark.
It's Control plus left
Back
arrow, not
button,
Control.
Alt B.
It would
Next
say it better
button,
if I had
Alt
NVDA
N.
enabled.
Heading Level 1.
Weird.
Headings, 5 of 13. In addition to using the up and down arrow keys, you can also move to different sections on a page using headings. Here are some examples of how different heading levels are read out. Heading Level 1. This is a heading Level 1, which is often used for page titles. Heading Level 2. This is a heading Level 2, which is often used for section headings within pages. To move to the next heading, press the H key. To go back to the previous heading, press Shift and H dot. You may need to do that on this page. You can try this now, or go to the next screen. Nav item has no primary no next heading. No. This is a heading Level 2. This is a heading Level 1, which is often used for page titles. This is no next heading. Heading Level 1. Landmarks, 6 of 13. Landmarks are like containers that enclose similar parts of a page or app, and you can navigate directly to them. They can be a grouping of similar elements, like buttons or blocks of text, or a single element like a search box. Landmarks are super common on the web. There are generally 3 types of landmarks. Navigation landmarks let you move between different parts of an app. The next and back buttons on this page are inside a navigation landmark. Main landmarks are an app's content. The words are part of this page's main landmark. Search landmarks are typically search boxes. We'll talk more about these later. To move to the next landmark, press the D key. To go back to the previous landmark, press Shift and D dot. You may need to do that on this page. You can try this now, or go to the next screen. Navigation landmark. Heading level 1. Headings, 5 of 13.
No. Next guide. And NEXT space.
Unavailable.
Oh man. It does not. Alt N.
Heading
N.
Scan off. Heading level 1. Entering text, 7 of 13. Text boxes are places on a page where you can enter your own text. You'll find them a lot in forms. When you land inside a text box, scan mode will automatically turn off. After you're done typing, you can use the down arrow key to keep going. If you're in a multi-line text box, you may need to press the down arrow several times to get out of the box. Once you're out of the text box, scan mode will turn back on. There's a single line text box below. Go ahead and practice entering text. Press space to edit. This is a label for a text box. Edit. You're now inside the text. Scan off. Insertion. Cap T.